Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Lee here, also known as Vape and Haze on Instagram. I got a juice review, a juice review finally coming your way. Today we're going to be talking about Zidrate. Alright, so this is how I'm going to do my juice reviews. I like to start out with the improvements, so that way by the end of the video, it's always going to end on a good note. So that being said, we're going to start with some things that I think Zidrate has issues with, in my opinion, as far as their juice and everything like that. And this will include nicotine, flavor profiles, all that stuff. So first, a lot of their fruit flavors, they tend to have a very strong nicotine at a low level. Like I used to vape 6 when I first started vaping, and I tried their juice when I first started because they're out of my hometown and they go through one of my best brick and mortars, if you actually read my description, Potomac Vapor. So their nicotine at 6 felt like a 12, so I couldn't really vape it that much, but it was such a strong flavor profile that it pretty much overwrote the nicotine strength. So that could be a con for some people. And honestly, that's the only con I really got, other than, you know, some of the flavor profiles I'm not a big fan of. But hey, let's get right into this. First up, we got Paradise Pie, and as you can tell, I have a 210 milliliter of it because that means it's my favorite juice. Shout out to Dave, the guy who makes this juice. He does a hell of a job on all of his flavors, matching his profiles on point. This one is like a key lime pie. Well, key lime with, as it steeps, you get more hints of graham cracker and cinnamon, vanilla, cream cheese type flavoring for me. Instant I hit it, it's such a unique flavor. So many people, they're thrown away by it because a lot of people have never had something with such strong key lime. But I gotta tell you, I gave this one a 5 because literally I'm vaping every bottle I have till it's almost gone. I've been using this for about a month, and as you can tell, it's not too discolored or, you know, changes the VG-PG ratio. Like sometimes it gets thicker, thinner. Then it gives you this little, if you get a bottle like this, you get this little cool fucking, excuse my language, cool pory thingy. That's what I'm gonna call it. So definitely 2 thumbs up for key lime pie. Up next we have champagne showers. I don't know if all the bottles are like this, but it seems like most of them are. See, here's one as far as the label goes, because you can see right there that there's like a line through it. I haven't really asked him about it because I never really thought about it till just now. But see how all the champagne showers are like that? I don't know. Maybe it's just something with the label. I'll ask him and I'll get back to you guys on that one. My dog's opening my blinds right now. So this one is pretty good. It's just like, remember when I was saying that the fruit flavors have really strong nicotine flavoring, or correction, very strong nicotine? This is one of those flavors. It's like it's a very strong apple flavor, and that's all I can get from this because I can't take a very long hit, so I can't get a good inhale or good exhale because the nicotine, for me, is really strong. So I gave this one a 3, meaning a 3 is like, I'll use it throughout the day, but I can't use it for too long or else my throat gets real scratchy. And I'm sure if you've been vaping for a while, you'll understand. But gave that one a 3, and I'll give it this, which is 1.5 thumbs. Well, it should be this way. You got it. Alright, so on to the next flavor. Up next we have a straw banana, which is, the flavoring is exactly what it says. It's a strawberry banana. I'm not a big fan of banana, to be honest with you, or strawberry. For me, when I vape strawberry, if it's not done right, it tastes like rotten milk. And I don't know why that is, but that's just what it does for me. But this flavor doesn't do either of those for me. I actually really like this one. On the inhale, I get really strong strawberry. The exhale, I get like 50 strawberry, 50 banana. Sorry, I had a brain fart. And it's really good if you are looking for this kind of flavor. If you're not looking for this kind of flavor, I wouldn't like throw this in your face and be like, hey, try this. So keep that in mind. I gave this flavor a 4. I could vape it all day long, but by the end of the day, I'm gonna have to change out my cotton and change flavors, just because it leaves that reminiscent flavor on your tongue, on your palate, as people say. Yeah, I need a vape real quick. Alright, on to the next flavor. Alright, so on to the next one. We got another one. It's called Red, White, and Blueberry. The thing with his flavorings is 90% of them, you can guess what it's going to be based off the title of the juice. Except he's come out with some new flavors. We'll get into that in the end of the video, but that you won't be able to guess, but they sound like damn good flavors. Alright, so this one's Red, White, and Blueberry. That's his little bottle. He's got, just quick input, he's got small bottles like this, 30 mils like that, and then he's got the 210s. He's constantly changing up his bottle style, which I like, because it's gonna keep catching people's attention, because it's not the same old, regular dripper bottle, or same old 120 mil bottle. You know what I'm talking about. So back to the flavor. Red, White, and Blueberry. I'm gonna give you a second to think and guess what the flavor is. Alright, second's been too long. Alright, we got strawberry as the red, the white is a vanilla, and the blueberry is blueberry. So with this one, it reminds me of a toaster strudel. It's very for me, the blueberry kind of gives it a tartness. The white gives it, or the vanilla gives it a very creamy flavor, and the strawberry, like I said, he does the strawberry right, so it tastes like fresh picked strawberries. I give this juice a 4 because I can use it all day, but as said before, I have to change out my cotton at the end of the day, because I want to try something different. Alright, so let's go on to the next flavor. Alright, so this one doesn't really have a label, because he was still trying to test it out, but he wanted to get my opinion on it. It's Charlie Sheen, so I don't have a label on it, but they do come with these nice labels showing when the juice was made, so on and so forth. And sorry for my squinting, I'm trying to see the screen as I'm showing you. I actually really like this flavor. He sent me this with no nick, and I'm definitely a nick kind of guy, so don't take that the wrong way, nicks. I'm definitely a nicotine guy, so for me, I can't really use this all day, or else I will get angry because I don't have my nicotine with my job. But this is his flavor profile for this is a blueberry toaster pastry with vanilla and cinnamon frosting. You get exactly that. With this one, the cinnamon, a lot of people overdo the cinnamon in a lot of their flavors, and this one isn't too powerful, because you can still get the subtle hints of blueberry and the vanilla, and it's definitely a very good flavor. I gave it a 5. I can use it all day till it's gone, but like I said in the beginning, I can't do no nicotine all day, or else, I don't know, it might be in my head, but my wife always tells me I get pretty angry when I don't get my nicotine. Alright, so on to the next flavor. Alright, this next one, not my favorite at all, and a lot of people might not like this flavor because it's a chocolate mocha. Like I said before, all of his flavors, they're spot on. This one I feel like is not. I get the mocha. The chocolate just gives it like a semi-sweet taste. Like, when you're a kid and you grab those chocolate chips that you think are regular chocolate chips, and they're not. Yeah, that's what this tastes like to me. Let me show you the bottle. This is his 30 ml bottles that I got from him. Pretty unique looking. Definitely cool, and the droppers are long as hell. Yeah. Anyways, I gave this one a 3. It's not the worst I've ever tasted, but it's not the best. 3 pretty much means that I'll use it once in a while, and that may be in a tank or a dripper or, you know, whatever I'm feeling like using for that day, but I can't really use that flavor very much, just because I get that semi-sweet flavoring from the juice. Yeah, so that's all the juices I have from him. I'll post a picture up. I posted a picture up of all the flavors I reviewed at the beginning, so check them out. You can check them out as, on Instagram. It's at Zidrate. That'll also be in the description below. Or his website. He recently redid his website, which is amazing. It's definitely more user-friendly, so go ahead and check that website out. And yeah, next up we got steeping, best builds for it, and yeah. Alright, so now that we're done with the juice reviews, let's go on to something else that I prefer to ask all the companies that whenever I get juice from is steeping time, because some companies, they'll steep their juice before they make it, or it's fresh off the line, so you have to steep it before you can use it because it doesn't give its full flavor. With this juice, I feel like I don't have to steep it, but if I happen to just leave it out and open and however you steep it in the refrigerator, it doesn't seem to change the flavor drastically like a lot of these juices. The second you open the bottle, the second you get it from them, it's spot on. The steeping process for this gives I will give it this. The notes that you can barely taste or you feel like should be stronger, 90% of the time when you do steep it, that flavor becomes a little bit stronger. For me, I'll just give you an example. My Paradise Pie, very good key lime, graham cracker, and cream cheese flavor. But when I steep it, the graham cracker becomes a lot stronger and a lot more prominent flavor profile, which is good in my opinion, because some people go after those subtle hints of flavoring, or, you know, that's what they bought the juice for. So just give it a shot, and you'll see what I mean when it doesn't drastically change the flavor, the color. A lot of people get freaked out when the color changes. Yeah, so you're going to have to give it a shot on your own. If I didn't share this already, the VG-PG ratio in all these juices is 70-30. That's usually my sweet spot. I've tried heavy PG, I've tried heavy VG. It doesn't seem to work out for me. 70-30 is my money for as far as when I'm dripping or even in a tank, because a lot of my tanks that I have now, they have rebuildable sections, or the coils have massive cotton holes, I guess you could say, for where the juice gets absorbed. Yeah, so what's next is what I found for the best ohms. Does that make sense? Best building resistances for these juices. Typically my favorite build is 0.2, usually about 7 reps, 22 gauge, or I'm a big fan of 24 gauge Nichrome 80, which is about 7 reps. But for these juices, I've experimented with all the builds that I like. Typically between 0.2 and 0.5 are the best ways to get the best flavor out of these juices, just because the flavor tends to pop more at warmer temperatures or warmer vapes, and I usually go for a warm to hot vape. very thick, dense when you're inhaling. That's what I like. That's what gets me going as far as vaping. So yeah, if you got any more questions, shoot me a comment. I'll answer it. Or go and check out my Instagram. I'm constantly on there. I'm always fucking, excuse my language again, I'm always posting stuff. I'm always posting memes. It's always vape related, so it's nothing off the wall. Occasionally I'll post my picture from dinner, because my wife's a great cook. Shout out to my wife. Yeah, so if you like the juice review, or you think that I should change some things about it, just give me a shout. Let me know. This is for you guys, so if you don't like watching the videos, how am I supposed to help you? I do got a lot of juice reviews coming up. I got J Vapes, I got Dr. Crimey's, Cloud Chasers Inc., Vaporgate, and I definitely have a new one coming out that I just got that's impressed me pretty well. It's called Vaping Gamers. Check them out. Yeah, so more juice reviews coming. Now, a thing I'm going to do is I'm always going to end my videos on a vape, and then I'm going to talk about, yet again, where you can get the juice, where you can talk to the people who make the juice, and yeah, check them out. So, today we talked about Zidrate. You can check them out on Instagram. Sorry for the vapor. You can check them out on Instagram at Zidrate. It's Zulu, India, Delta, Romeo, Alpha, Tango, Echo. Definitely proud of this shop. They've come a long way. You can check out their website, www.zidrate.com, or you can even check out their brick and mortars that they're constantly going to and constantly putting juice out. And whenever he walks in the door, I know this for a fact, he gives away juice. So check out Potomac Vapor, or any of the other shops that he offers his juice line. See you later, guys.